We're live.
We are? Shut. Yeah, I'm still living and kicking. I still got a pulse.
We are alive, yes.
Or I should say I did have a pulse.
You did have a pulse? Jeez.
Am I dead yet? There we go. Hello, everybody in YouTube land. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not much going on. It's raining where I am.
Is it?
Yeah, it's raining. Although it's warm, but it's raining. Well, it's better. At least I don't have to shovel this stuff.
You don't, huh?
No, I don't have to shovel it.
Oh, I got hair on my brush.
There we go. Well, it's another hangout night, chit chat with Toyman and Fishy and Toyman, however you want to put it together.
Oh, I forgot to do our intro. Here.
Oh, oops.
Hold on. There you go.
There we go. Better late than never, I say. There we go.
Apparently, I chased everybody away by showing it.
No. Oh, they'll be back, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. We'll see.
Apparently, like, what? You're streaming again? It's your third stream this week. No, second.
Yeah. She's streaming with Guilds, then she's streaming with Brian, now she's streaming with me, and she'll be streaming with Tom, Dick, and Harry all next week.
Oh, really? Okay, actually, I streamed it 2 times on my channel because with Bob or Gill Skills, it was on his channel. But I did do a live stream 3 different days.
Well, we got to keep that monetization up for Fishy. This is why she's doing all these streams on it, because we got to keep it going.
Gotta keep it going.
So she can make 50 cents or so, which helps out.
Well, and everyone, don't forget, I do have Super Chat if anybody ever feels like doing that, or I can also put my PayPal in. Because if you do Super Chat, everybody gets to see that you did it, and it's kind of a celebration, But if you do it on PayPal, I get 100% of it. If you do it on a Super Chat, which is fine, but just know I only get like 70% of it.
And I see Sunflower has joined us. Hello, Sunflower. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, nice to see ya.
Mm-hmm.
Just gave her a couple extra tabs that open. I'm going to go over to the other platform to grab my PayPal, just in case anybody wants to be helpful, because right now I need to find another place to be, and part of that ends up being money.
Well, Fishy's doing what she can she's getting a lot of hours and working 9 days straight this week, so she's going to get some pretty good money. But every little bit helps. You can, throw a couple of dollars her way.
Hold on 1 second. Keep talking, okay?
Yeah, throw a couple of dollars her way. Help her out. That'll be great because she does need to get first and last month's rent going. So she's got to save up for it. You know how rent is going up these days. Everything is going up. I was at the grocery store today and I bought a jar of coffee that used to be $3.50. I paid $6 for it.
For what?
A jar of coffee where like a big jar of coffee where I used to pay
Oh,
$3.50.
wow. Okay.
It is now $6.
I thought maybe you were talking eggs at first because here eggs got
No,
up to being about $6, I think, a dozen at Walmart.
yeah.
And I just checked another store today. Actually, my parents were curious, and right now at that store, it's $3.99, and I think it's came down at Walmart too. I just haven't looked lately because I don't get my eggs there. I get them from my parents off the farm, so yeah, or other friends that have chickens. So I haven't bought some chickens in a while. What the heck is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, so the price of everything is going up. Coffee's going up. Everything is going up.
Yeah, but our pay isn't.
No, I know. Cost of living is not going up because nobody can afford to give anybody raises because of what's going on.
Yeah.
Drops Family Garden is here. How you doing? Good to see you. I really don't buy
Wow.
food. I got preps and neighbors, and that produces eggs. So there we
I
go.
really don't buy food. I get preps and neighbors that produce eggs. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
There you
And I
go.
know Sunflower says, "What's up?" We're just chit chatting.
Yeah.
Like we're just saying, this is my third live stream this week, two of which that have been on my channel. I did one with Gil. If people here that don't know, I did go live with Gil Skills on Tuesday. So if you want to watch the replay of that, you're more than welcome. Uh, anyway, so that, and then on Thursday, which was yesterday, my days are all over because of work and stuff. But so that'd be yesterday. I was live on here with Brian, and now I'm live with Toyman. So there you go.
Here we are.
Getting my linky link over here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in a different platform. Well, StreamYards, I guess it would be. Different platform. There's somewhere. I gotta move everything over eventually. Or
Yeah,
copy it.
eventually we got to move everything over. Eventually we'll actually be buying Restream, like paying into it.
All right, I gotta type
That
now.
all takes time because we got finances to figure out and get things straightened around.
Yeah, well, you're saying that I'm working a bunch. Anybody
Yeah.
that can pitch in even $5 or anything would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's able to, but I know Ron had said about helping maybe with the rent too. But everything helps because
Yeah.
right now it's just at the very moment it's just me. I think bundling things up with the potential of more depending because I know we don't all have money just springing up easily.
Well, actually, I got money spraying up easily because people calling me up. Hey, guess what? You're pre-approved for a $10,000 loan because of your credit right now. I'm like, yeah, I really don't need that right now, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I'd rather be in a place than like I don't know, not like extremely like on the streets or something. But I kind of need money.
You ain't gonna be on the streets. Don't worry. I'll be on the streets before you.
I don't know about. Well, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, out of there. Don't need to be there,
Yeah.
you know.
I have to go to the bank tomorrow because I do have a talk some business with them because I got two offers. So I'm going to go into the bank and see what these offers for this through email. I'm going to go in and say, okay, what's going on? What do you offer me? Do I take it or do I leave it?
Do I take it or do I leave it?
Well, one is overdraft protection up to $1,000. Damn, that means I have really good credit.
All right, so there we go. I just pinned that message in the chat. So you all just being here is 100% supportive and wonderful. And if you're able to, feel free. Like I said, I do have super chat on here if you want to do the super chat way, but just know I get 70%. I mean, some people like that because it's, you know, it's almost like it lights up like the casino, like, woo, look at that. So if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Just know that I get 70% and YouTube gets 30%. That's fine. Otherwise, if you want me to get 100% of it, then use the PayPal. But please make sure that you are fine first. You know, take care of yourself. If you got like close family, whatever it is,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to find out that somebody helped me out and then they shorten themselves, and you know what I mean. I don't want
Yeah,
that.
don't do that. If you got money, if you have a couple of dollars to spare to help out Fishy, that's fine. But
Yeah, if you have
yeah,
a couple dollars, I
just
appreciate
being
it.
here is fine too. You know.
But yeah, and that's
You
free.
know.
So hit the thumbs up and just be here to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yay!
As long as you support Fishy and keep her monetization up, you're supporting. There we go.
Oh, Drops Family Garden says, I've been busy helping my neighbor across the highway. Her husband died 6 months ago. Aw.
Oh,
They still haven't got power to her house after the storm. Ooh, that's not good.
oh, really? What's taking so long?
Well, it can take a while sometimes, depending on what happened, right?
This is why when they build new neighborhoods, they put power lines underground anymore.
Well, I know that where I was living with my ex and all that, that we did have the lines up above, the power lines, and now they did bury them. There's pros and cons to that, though. I mean, the winds can't do it and all that, but you know what else happens? Things below start chewing. We had that. Oh,
Well,
I
this
think
is
that was
why
a
this is
snow
why
flood.
they put them in really thick casings because it's going to take the rodent a while to chew through that casing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we haven't had problems with the power lines. I think I'm thinking about the phone lines, like the home phone line. I think that's where some critters got into it. Those are buried now too. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I know all the new subdivisions that are being built and the new houses, all the power lines and everything's all underground now. You think they would take? Well, of course. Now I have seen some neighborhoods where they used to have the power lines over top of them and gone down the street. Wait a minute, something's missing. Oh yeah, the telephone poles are still there. But the power lines are now underground.
I bet that looks different.
Yeah, it does because they moved them underground because they got tired of. I think they got tired of all the trees taking them out. You know,
Yeah.
so
I was just letting a couple people know that we're live in case they want to come over. And I understand if people don't come over because time is precious. And I know for myself, time is very precious because I'm working a lot right now. And I know I have people around me trying to tell me what I can and can't do, but my time is very limited. So I like to use my time for what I wish because it's very limited.
apparently the neighbor's house needs a major update. Well, yeah. So updating a house with wiring, yeah, takes a while, I guess. Of course, I'm not an
Especially in the
electrician.
country. The
Yeah,
country, I mean, if you were in
yeah.
town or in a city, that's different. Yeah, that's why. About 100 people here in this 30-mile radius. So yeah, see, there's a lot of people, so it can't just happen
Yeah.
overnight. That makes sense.
All my 3D prints done.
Look at this. Look what I'm having tonight.
What are you having tonight?
Cranberry fizz.
Oh, cranberry fizz.
It's this poppy that's really low. Well, it's lower in sugars and it's more natural. It doesn't have like corn syrup.
Yeah.
It has like actual uh, fruit juice. I guess I could look. Or what was it? I have to use a light because it reflects, right? All right, here's what's in it. I'm sure if Sunflower's here, she usually likes to know what I'm drinking or eating. Sparkling water, organic cane sugar. So there is some sugar in it, but it's organic cane sugar. Organic apple juice. And there's some apple cider vinegar, cranberry juice, stevia, lime juice, and lemon juice. It says it's got 7 grams of carbohydrates, 2 of which are fiber, and 4 of which are sugars. So it's supposed to be a better, healthier version.
Uh,
Like a probiotic.
I think I should let it cool down before I pick it up because this is
Well,
hot.
then leave it be for now.
Burning my finger. I'm taking the model off.
Let us watch you burn it. Burn your fingers.
Great. It's cooled down enough. When I took it off, it was at 7 degrees Celsius, which is a couple hundred degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Look how clean that model is. Now I'm ready to print the next one off. Okay, you can stop presenting me now.
You like being presented.
All right, so what did I print out? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Next print is over here. Oh, there we go. No, that's not the one I want. Come on, over here. Thank you. Oh, there it is. My bad.
I do see that Spike Reviews is here. Says is late, but here you're not that late. We've only been live for about 17 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And for anybody that didn't see this, I did put my PayPal at the top of the chat. It's almost April already. That the problem with working so much is I don't have a lot of downtime to do this other stuff.
There you go. All right. Let's see, can I move that screen over? Oh, no, don't tell me I can't move it over. Oh, yeah, I can move that over. Oh, there we go. Okay, move that over there.
Why are you moving things around?
Move this back over here so I can see you. That's why.
You want to see me?
I need another screen. Actually, I need to set up 3 screens because I got 3. I got my I got 3 pages of Slicer opened up with all these different models loading up and ready to print. So when one's done, I go over to the next screen and go click, hit print.
Oh.
Because I'm trying out a new filament that's PETG, which is called actually PETG. A little bit different from PLA. That means that the bed temperature has to be higher, the nozzle temperature has to be higher. So far, I'm liking the results. It's coming out really, really crisp and clean. The detail is really good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm building another one of these. This is done. Cool. This is done in PLA. So if I put this in the sun, the sun will actually it will bleach it and change color. If I put this in a hot car, it would warp and melt. So the PETG, the PETG, is basically UV and weather resistant, and a little bit stronger than this. Because if you drop this model, it would probably shatter.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm done experimenting with the PLA. So now I'm moving on into PETG, PETG. So
It sounds like you're gonna have a pet.
with a G.
Like a pet dog. Because there's a G in it, right? Or a pet goat.
Last time I pet a goat, I got kicked in the ass.
You did?
I'm just saying.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the heck? What goat did you pet?
So this time around, I'm printing off one, two. Actually, I'm printing off 5 parts, all at the same time.
Nice.
You know what my next experiment is going to be? I'm going to resize this model and see and make it bigger because I'm going to max out the printing capability on my bed.
Oh, okay.
I can go 220 millimeters wide, 200 millimeters the other way, and then the height I can go up to 250 millimeters.
I was just thinking millimeters. Yeah, I go by inches.
Well, because eventually I want to get myself a printer where basically I can print off a 5-foot Godzilla.
Wow.
Can you imagine somebody's front garden's got a 5-foot Godzilla sticking out of the bushes?
Only you, I think, would imagine this.
Exactly. And a T-Rex and a big dragon.
Are you really going to do that?
Well, I like Godzilla. He's a cool lizard, man. Come on. He gets the job done. When it's time to kick ass, he kicks ass.
That's why you like it?
Yeah, there we go, yeah. You know, it's a mythical creature, but to all the Bible thumpers, don't know he's a representation of evil because he's a monster. Well, fuck off. Pray off.
Something.
Dragons is a mythical creature. They don't really exist. They don't fly. They don't breathe fire, but it's a mythical creature, just like the unicorn. But there is a real life dragon. It's called the Komodo dragon.
Oh, I don't want to be around that. I know you like to talk about it.
I know. I like the looks of the Komodo kind of thing. Boy, can you imagine having that for a pet? But then I'd be a little bit worried about if it get hungry enough, it might end up eating me.
Uh-huh. You'd be like, awesome, I have a human to eat.
Just like when I was a kid, I thought, geez, it'd be cool to have a pet tiger. And then you got thinking about it, but if it gets hungry, it might kill you and eat you.
You know, that does happen. There's people.
Yeah, I know. Leave
Wait,
the
was it
wild
bears?
animals to the wilds. Stop trying to turn them into pets because sooner or later they're going to get had enough of you and just I had enough of this asshole. That's it. It's time to kill him and eat him.
Now remember what channel we're on. You're using lots of flowery language. You know better.
Mm.
Yeah, please.
So leave the pets in the wild. Leave them alone. Just leave the animals in the wild. Leave them alone. Don't put them in zoos. Just leave them alone. How would you like it if you were caged up and put in a zoo? Oh yeah, we call those jail.
Oh yeah.
Because you're being a fool and broke the law. Now you're in the zoo. It's called jail. Now you know how the animals feel. Mm,
I'm gonna go to a zoo again soon. I like zoos.
I don't like zoos. I won't go to them. I don't support them.
A
Sorry.
zoo is no. I mean, think about it. You got animals at a farm too. What's the difference? Huh?
Yeah, but they can roam around. You can't let these creatures roam around because they will go out and hunt and
It depends.
and eat you or
Like a hamster, you can't leave a
Yeah.
hamster roam around. It's in a cage. Think about it. A chinchilla, a snake, fish. They're all very little things. But everybody's been fed different things, and if you're opposed to it, that's fine. But I'm still going to go to a zoo because I like seeing all the animals.
JoJo's in the house. Oh, there goes the story. Oh, hey Spike, what's going on? Good to see you.
You didn't say hi to Spike. He's been here for a bit.
I just
Hello,
saw it now.
everyone. What?
I just saw it now.
Oh, well, I announced it earlier. You know. I'm glad you said hi. Thank you for saying hi. Hello, everyone. Fishy. Oh, and Ron. That's what she said. You know, people that like people, they have to pick on them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
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 Do I have to get you some Kleenex?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go take some pictures of the fire that was a major fire that happened in London the other night.
Oh, you did or you're going to?
I'm going to. Yes.
Oh, that'll be
I
cool.
want to see what kind of damage because that's the motel you and I stayed at, and it caught fire, and there was
I stayed there.
like there was 4 fire engines showing up and putting out the fire, and they blocked the street off.
I stayed there when I got kicked out. No. I'm glad it didn't go on fire when we were staying there. That'd be bad.
Yeah. That was Wednesday morning because we were like inside strapping we had the door open. All of a sudden we smell smoke, and we're looking outside through the door of the loading bay, and we were like, boy, it's really smoky out there. And it's like there's a fire somewhere.
Yes, JoJo. She said, I have to harass Ron a little. Yes. I mean, it's not JoJo if he doesn't. Come on now.
So.
Oh, JoJo said, I wondered if that was the same hotel. So she must remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right across from the Gibraltar Trade Center on 3rd.
Oh, she means the same one that we stayed at.
Yeah, 3rd Street in Dundas. But motel right there.
Now, is it like the whole thing or just some of it? Like,
oh, probably part of it, but I'll have to see. Like I said, I drove by it this morning, had a look, and I can't really see much because it's still dark out because it's not daylight yet. So tomorrow when I drive up, I'm going to drive up that way, and then I'm going to park down the street and walk around and take some pictures.
I was sad that I had to work today because the best part of the day I was stuck indoors.
That's all right. The warm weather is coming slowly. No, I don't know what the cause of the fire is, but I bet you somebody was doing something they shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard anything on the news because I really don't watch news. So I haven't heard much on the radio because when I get in the car, I punch up YouTube music and play it through my car. I don't really listen to local radio anymore.
The news. I usually hear the news through people.
I thought about getting my Sirius XM satellite back, and I thought, why bother when I got music on my phone and I can pipe it through my car?
Mm-hmm.
At no charge. It's free.
Oh, look, Jojo, I'm having cranberry fizz. Oh, today I didn't fry as much chicken as that other day. Holy cow, that was like a lot of chicken. Remember? I did over 100 pieces of tenderloin, or not tender. I keep calling it what tenderloin? Chicken tenderloins? No, tenders. Chicken tenders. I
Chicken
did over
tender.
100 of those, and then I did like 50 bone in, and then I did like 8 roasted birds. Today wasn't as much as this, which it gave me time to do other things too, like cleaning out the actual fryer and stuff, the deep fryer,
Oh, yeah.
kind of recycling and cleaning the oil and stuff.
Fishy is slowly becoming a professional cook.
Yes, we'll see how long. There's actually the one lady that was helping me today a little bit at the end, showing me what they do on second shift, since I'll be doing that tomorrow and so on. She has been at this job for about a year, but for her, it's just been so much that she's not going to continue. So it's not for everybody, but I figure it's only right, since they're going through all the training and all that, that you have to give it probably at least a year, to give it a good shot.
Right. Here, look, I'm going to switch cameras. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Oh yes, the famous 3D printer. Jojo will probably say, "Oh, there it is again."
Yeah, the Creality. So it's printing off 5 different parts for the model.
Here, we can show it highlighted for a moment.
There we go. So basically, I'm printing off 2 parts. Actually, the bridge is a 2-part, so it's printing off the face plate, and then the main bridge is in the back where it just moved to. And the 2 little round circles are the radar domes, and then the crest for the top of the Imperial cruiser is that square little thing in the very front next to the radar domes. And this is in that PETG filament. Almost said PLA, but it's PETG, so it's not. So it's got to be printed at a higher temperature. And the bed temperature, it's got to be higher. Now, there's no fumes or anything coming off of it. If I was to print ABS, I would have to enclose that printer and ventilate it. So we don't print ABS. So I can print PLA and PETG with no problems on this open bed printer. So. Well, last stream, yeah, I was out of commission because I had a clog and I had to take it apart, pull the head out in the extruder because there's a bunch of gears in the extruder and there was a piece of PLA that was jammed in between the gears, was stopping it from extruding. So I had to take it all apart, and I had to do this trial and error, figure out how to take it apart, and figure out what screw goes where, because I was in the owner's manual, it doesn't show you how to take the thing apart. So I had to figure this out myself. Yeah, it don't take long to get sorted out. You just got to think about what screws are going where, and just remember what screws got to go back in where, and what pieces have to go back in. So it's very simple. It's not hard. You just kind of basically take the front and back cover off, figure out where the print head is that heats up, and you figure out, you discover there's two screws to hold it. You can pull that out. I can change printing heads. I can go from 2 millimeter to 4 millimeter to 8 millimeter heads. And then you take the extruder out, all with all with the gears in it, and you take that apart, and you get to look inside, and there it is. And I had to go in with a hobby knife very carefully, and just basically pluck it out, because it was jammed in between the gears. That was stopping it from extruding, which pulls the filament into the heating head, which pushes it through onto the bed. Once I got that fixed, then put a little lubricant into it. Once I opened it up, I thought, well, I'll just lubricate it a little bit and run it through a couple of times. And now it's working like a charm again. So every once in a while it does, and the extruder gears do wear out, and you have to buy a whole new gear assembly, which is don't cost very much. I already looked all into all that. So pretty straightforward. Got to keep up with the times. Keep up with the technology. If you don't keep up with the technology, then you get left behind. There we go. Unable to access camera. Oh, man, really? Unplug my camera.
Unable to access camera.
Plug my camera. There we go.
Plug it in, plug it in.
So I try to keep myself up to date on the technology as much as possible, so I don't get left behind. And I'm doing pretty good for somebody who's only got a grade 11 education.
You have to realize, back when you had grade 11, that's more than they learned probably by 12 or 13 now. So you're fine. Can't use that as a crutch.
I'm not using it as a crutch. I'm just saying it's pretty good, because
I'm just saying your education would have been better than what my.
Well, yeah, but we never had all this stuff when I was in school, all these computers and everything.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you had others around you to help with some of it, right? At some points. Not
Yeah,
that.
I had people around me to show me how to, and then I started dabbling in it myself, and I thought, oh, Jesus, pretty ways. Like, what's this do? And what's that do? And click and slowly educate myself on how to run computers and stuff like this, and trains. It was actually the model railroad that got me into the techie part of things, by getting into the DCC aspect of model railroad. That's where it started. Got to start somewhere.
Well, a good thing you did. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on YouTube.
And A lot of people think, well, I don't need any more education. My education is all done. You learn as you go, as you grow. As you go down in life, you're still learning new
Yeah,
things. You
never
either
forget
can't,
that.
but the problem is some people don't have the ability to adapt what's going on. And if you can't adapt, then you're going to get left behind. So you better
Yeah.
start learning how to adapt and start figuring things out. That's my motto. Never too old to learn new things.
Yeah, it just depends on how stubborn a
Because
person
you
is
know
or not.
what? That's what keeps your mind active. That's what keeps you young. That keeps you going. As soon as you shut that brain off, you're basically shutting the rest of your body off. And next thing you know, well, he died at the age of 60 because he shut his brain off because he didn't want to learn anymore. And the rest of his body said, yep, see ya.
Uh-huh.
Got to keep your brain active in order to stay young. Come on.
That's a good thing to do, yeah, instead of lounging too much.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of sitting around when you reach a certain age, sitting around waiting to die. Okay, when is it over yet? When am I going to die? Like, I said to myself a long, long time ago when I seen a grouchy old man when I was 16, I'm thought, I am not going to be like this guy. There's no way. If I get like him, shoot me.
Sometimes you get grouchy.
Yeah, not like this guy. It's just like,
That's good. Like, you mean he's like always that way or something?
yeah.
Ah, I see. Joey's here.
Square table. What's going on? Cheers, buddy. Square table in the house. In the house.
Now I have an aunt calling. Bad timing. I'll call her after. She texted and now she's calling. It's like,
Let me guess.
don't say the name, but you know who it is.
Search for the nest.
Yes,
Yeah,
you know.
there we
Like,
go. Yeah.
I think I'm her favorite niece. That's what it
There
is.
you go. There you go. She loves you, honey. You know that.
I know there'll be a day when sadly she won't be around, and I'll appreciate all this time that she enjoys talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, my hair is getting everywhere now. I gotta take a shower. I think some of that grease from the chicken got on me.
You smell like chicken?
No, that's what I was gonna start telling you earlier, though. Tenders, chicken tenders.
Yeah.
They changed. I don't know if it just. I don't know if it's okay. Let me try to say this without stumbling. I'm newer at this job, so I don't know if it just depends on how they have it packaged. But the tenders originally were in bags that were open.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a box with a bag that's shut, but then you open the big bag, and then there's little bags of so many tenders, and each one like 4 bags, but they're open-ish. I noticed those don't really have a smell. Well, today they had these like they're all like sealed shut within this big bag, and they kind of had a little bit of a ripe smell to them, which made me feel a little leery. So I did have the head cook come over. I said, "Hey, I'm just noticing that these have a little bit more of a pungent smell. Are these safe to use?" Because I figure I'm gonna ask the one in charge.
Yeah.
And if she came over and smelled them, she, oh, they're fine. So if something happens, I'd be like, well, I asked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. If it was in my fridge, I would probably rinse it and then smell it again, or just get rid of it. It's
Yeah,
chicken. You gotta
exactly.
be careful.
JoJo is going to get Jeff. So JoJo, we'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in.
Sarah Trouble is here. Good to see you.
Hello, Sarah Trouble, 82. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, never stop asking questions at work. You know, people don't use why ask these questions. They're going to be stupid. No such thing as a stupid question. Sorry, there is not. If you don't ask questions, you're not going to know. When you don't ask questions, this is where you look stupid. Why didn't you ask? Because I thought it was a stupid question. Well, now you're stupid for not asking.
And I think I told you this today. Oh, before I go on to that, hi Dundas. Well, I guess I'll
Dundas.
call him James. It's James. Hi James.
Hello, James. What's going on? Dundas Junction Model Railroad. What's happening?
I just want to say that I really, really like the head cook. I don't know. I just called her head cook. I don't know her actual. Oh, she's the head cook there. Okay. So she's like the manager, the main manager of the kitchen. I don't know. I'm thrilled with her thoughts because see today the lead of the place of the store had put me down for the other side of the kitchen. I've already been on the other side doing what the like sandwiches and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And now I'm on the like the more chickeny side. But it sounds like they're gonna probably keep me more so on the chicken side. And now I think I know why because one of the people I was talking to is going to be leaving soon, and I know another one just moved overnight, so it would make sense. There's a lot of people that don't want to mess with the chicken.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Hard
know
on
why.
that side, but it's because of the smell and the texture and the. I don't mind all that. Anyway, what was I
Probably
getting
don't
at?
like the sight of blood either. So, you know.
Oh, that's what it was. So the lead, for some reason, had me down today for the sandwichy side, I'll say. But the manager of the kitchen thought of this because I'm going to be basically being solo on Monday. That'll be my first day solo on chicken. So she went to the lead because he's the head of the store, right? And she said, hey, I'm just trying to look out for her. And I'm thinking she should probably be on chicken today because she has today. And then I have 2 more days with a trainer, this other trainer, the next 2 days. Because this lady trained me on the one side and she's the head, so she can still train on both sides. But this other lady will be doing it the next 2 days. But I thought it was brilliant of her to think of that for me because she's like, I think she should be on chicken since we're expecting to be alone on chicken on Monday. Why throw her on the other side? Can we just switch? So basically, she was going to be on chicken. He had her down for chicken, and I was going to be on the other side helping this other lady on the other
Right.
side. So she said, if it's all right with you, I'm going to put you on chicken. I already talked to the lead. I thought that was smart of her, and I appreciate it because I'm like, thank you, because I need every little ounce I can get. Because on Monday, I will not have her or a trainer with me. There will be another person in the kitchen, but they don't really know much about the chicken side, but they probably know some of the general things, some general questions, and maybe they can
Yeah.
help a little bit with some of the things if I get overwhelmed. But they're not going to know the details. But there is somebody I heard in the store, and even the person who was helping me today at the end, um, she even said, I think that she'd like make sure I have her number, and she said I could even just call her if I need assistance because I don't know, I just love it. It's like a family there. It is overwhelming. There's a lot to learn, but they're all like, "It's okay. It's gonna be overwhelming, but we're here for you." So they're wonderful in that aspect. They don't want me to be like, "Ah, I'm done."
Yeah.
It's like they
Exactly.
want me to stick.
Yeah. Well, they want good workers, and they when they see somebody who's picking up, and you picked it up pretty quickly. Like, okay, let's keep her over here. We need this person right here for a while. You know, just not move her around.
And James, when are you starting to sell stickers? Is there a website? Yes, I need to finish that. I know Sparky was kind of hoping I would send things his way before we officially launched it. Just know that I do already have some pre-orders, and once I gotta sit down and have the numbers and then just do it. And if we have to adjust it after that, we can. So James, if you would like stickers, do you have a logo or anything? I'll be doing 2-inch and 3-inch. I'll have the numbers because I already have this other person that's really wanting to do this. So I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll have the numbers at least. So if I can be in connection with you, even if we didn't officially launch it, we can start as soon as I got the numbers.
Yeah.
Then we'll do it. Yeah, so I can give you an email, right? I need an email or something because I'm not connected with James.
Yeah.
Because with everything being busy, it's on my list. I have to get it done because I need to get that going. I am hoping that in time, just like Sparky's hope, is that will pick up enough that it's not that I'll let go of these other jobs, but maybe I can do them a little less and do this a little more. So we'll see. I definitely will be. Oh, yes, that's my goal in life. Yes. I need to go over here.
Starting up a business takes time, just like I got to get to know my printer and the different filaments before I start designing my own stuff and getting that launched.
But no, I do have.
So
I have one that literally sent me the logos and is excited to get the details so he can get his stickers. I have another one that wants to send me stuff. So I just need to. I just took down all the numbers and stuff. So I just gotta crunch it, and then I want to be able to officially give the answer so you know exactly what it is.
I just got to figure out how to take the pictures that I take of certain buildings and then turn them into a 3D print. You know what I mean?
And in regards to our website, okay, so the start of summer. Okay. I have a website in the midst. I got to finalize it. I do have a website that I'm processing, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't need it now, James, or yeah, because James and I think, are connected through. It seems to me we're connected through the phone. So I guess we are connected that way. But if you want another way, that's also the email. But like I said, I'm pretty sure you and I have talked on the via text on the phone. So whichever works better for you. Yeah, if you have about 202 months ago, then you'll be good for the moment. But yes, I got to get that website done. But before that, I want to at least have the pricing done so that even before it's official, then I can get this going. And then once the website's done and Sparky gets his little samples, it'll be even better yet. You all good over there, Mr. Ron?
Yeah. Just something going on over at Davy's house. He wants me there by 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I was like, okay.
Dave's messaging you now?
Yeah. Sparky 107 107.
Is he in the chat?
I don't know if he's in the chat, but
he lurks, What's at 10 tomorrow? Another meet and greet or something you can't say?
Also, say Steve 87 will be at my place tomorrow. Also, a double header layout tour. Are you stopping by to MRT, whatever that means, him? He will be here around 10 a.m. Okay. And those.
Oh, yeah, that's what James says. Double headers. Are you going, James?
Okay. No, we'll see.
I mean, it's up to you. You were just there the last weekend, but if you want to go, obviously up to you.
Well, I really got nothing pressing going on tomorrow, but I can probably get up early and fly on down there, or speed on down there in the car.
Yeah, well, it's all up to you.
Don't take me long to get down the Sparkies. I wind it up to around 130 kilometers an hour. and just sail
Uh-huh.
on down through the 401. Put her on cruise control, and I'm there lickety split.
Ah. Oh, he's going on Sunday. So
Oh,
James
going
goes
on
on
Sunday
Sunday.
instead? Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe you can go Well, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, Sunday is my sleep day because I got to work Sunday night, so I got to sleep sometime before I work Sunday
What?
night at 10 o'clock at night
You
till
gotta sleep? Tomorrow my shift's gonna be different. I'll probably be falling asleep at work. I'm gonna be there from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, you ain't got to fall asleep.
I've been like I've been doing all the different shifts except for overnight. I already told him I won't do that. But I've been doing like a 6 to 2. Today I
Yeah.
did a 10 to 4. I did a 7:30 to 3, and now I'll be doing a 2 to 10. Crank it up.
James going, yeah, crank it up. Well, you get me on the highway with my car? Yes, I do. Crank it up.
Crank it up, crank it up.
And I do crank it up around around the on and off ramps. When it comes to an on ramp, I start scooting around those and I slowly start speeding up until the corner starts tightening out, straightening out, I should say. I'll just punch her down. I did that one day with a no PP cop behind me. He followed me down the ramp, and I kept speeding up. And he's like, he, and he's
Look who's in here, see?
and he's slowly fading behind until I punch it down. He's coming out after me. Didn't have his lights on.
Oh,
Right up behind me. He's like, see how fast I was going.
I wish I was in Canada right now and I would have swung over to Sparky's. They're going to go to Toronto to look and do a mini prints tour.
Oh,
That's on Sunday. No work. I wish. I wish.
yeah, I do that all the time.
What, retired?
No, go flying around off ramps and on ramps and everything.
Oh,
I don't waste any time. Where you see a lot of people getting on the highway, they take their time getting up to speed.
well, it depends if you can see or not. I mean, I can get a little hesitant, but even though I know you're supposed to be getting up there in speed, yes.
Now, those speed limit signs that you see on the on and off ramps are in yellow. That's not an official speed limit sign. It's in yellow. It says caution. It's a caution. That's the recommended speed to go around on the off ramp. As soon as you straighten out, it's called the acceleration lane. That means punch it and get up to speed and blend in with traffic. A lot of people seem to think I'm coming on the highway. You have to move over. No, I'm in the express lane. There's 3 lanes. There's express. All 3 lanes are express lanes. I have the right of way. You have to blend in with the traffic. I do not have to move over. I will move if I can move over with my truck and I see somebody coming out and I got room to move over, I'll move over and be courteous to let them out. But if I got traffic beside me, I am not slowing down for you because if I slow down, then somebody's going to slam it in the back of me.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
I'm going to stay at my steady speed. It's your job to merge in with the traffic. A lot of people don't seem to get that. They seem to think, well, you got to move over or you got to slow down to let me out. No, I don't. I'm through traffic, so I have priority over you. Sorry. That's how read the traffic laws, my friend, and educate yourself. Obviously, some people forget about the traffic laws when they get their license. They just kind of throw the traffic laws out the window.
True.
And these are the people that are new. Do all kinds of weird U-turns in the middle of traffic and cutting people off, and because where they're from, there's no rules of the road.
Oh, I see you saying.
So they don't understand why we have rules. I don't understand that. So they revert to where they come from, and the next thing you know, they're causing accidents and scratch their heads, can't figure out why. Well, we have rules for a reason, to keep people safe, or try to keep people safe from people like you.
It looks like there might be something called Open Art AI, where you can maybe make things in the 3D prints.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll have to look into that after, maybe, huh?
I don't know if I want to get into that AI shit because I'm a little leery about that artificial intelligence.
Or 3dprinterly.com.
So,
So it tells you how. Yeah. Sparky, I think the B was a bonus letter. I think he was trying to say, Sparky, you made it, and the B was just a fumble on the keyboard. That's my guess. But I could be wrong. Yeah, see, I was right. It. You gotta read through the waves. That's all good.
yeah. No, some people don't know how to read through the lines.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a typo. You're all good. You're fine.
Yeah, using that talk to text really sucks.
Well, or he might have fumbled, because sometimes when I literally type on the keyboard, you're gonna get extra letters or lacking of. It happens. He's not the only one.
Well, that's what happens when you have sausage-sized fingers.
Are these sausage-sized fingers?
No, not you. No. Or you got a hand with all thumbs.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I'm all thumbs today. Really? Yeah, I can't type.
Hey, look, I'm gonna type right now. Look at that. Wow, that's a really bad typo.
There you go. You're all thumbs. Fishy's all thumbs. Just when you thought she had gills and pins, miraculously, she's grown 10 thumbs.
I think I have all fins, is what you mean. I have all fins.
I'll fin you later.
Mm-hmm. My finger had a crap. Misfit letters. That's all good. You're fine. You just made Sparky think a bit. That's all.
I don't know. When you're crapping out your fingers, you got a problem.
It's all good.
That means you've been scratching somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Oh my.
It gets under your fingernails and everything.
You must be talking from experience.
Nope. Sparky told me.
Sparky told you? Why would he tell you that?
I know, because he's that kind of a weird guy.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah, bite me.
Takes one to know one. I heard that somewhere at some point in time. That's funny. Oh.
Did you know that all the weird people are on YouTube? That's why we're all here, because we're all weird.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's what I thought, Sparky. I
YouTube people
told
are
him
weird. Yeah,
nothing.
okay, we're weird. It's great to be weird.
I didn't think he'd tell you those secrets.
I told him nothing. Yeah, he's lying.
Maybe the beer's talking.
No, Sparky's lying.
Or he's pulling your leg. He just likes to smell my fingers. Now he likes to come kick you in the butt, apparently. That's what he always talks about.
He's a very sick man.
Just think, he thinks you like smelling his fingers and Nora wants to hold your hand. You're good. You're
They're
set.
both sick individuals.
Ha ha. Who, me? Huh? No comment.
All right, let's check out the 3D printer. Look at the detail coming out on the bridge of the Star Destroyer. Look at that. I'm giving this filament a good torture test by seeing how good it's going to print out the detail, as if it's going to print it out the same way as PLA. Using the same file, but I had to modify the file in order to accommodate the new filament. So far so good. It's looking promising. I'm figuring out the slicer that I got. I got the Creole slicer. I got the updated one. I'm figuring out where to put supports and what kind of supports I need, and look in. If I feel that the supports are not needed, I can actually paint in the supports where they need to go, and have less supports, and break them away. Right now, there are no supports on this except for the outer brim, which holds the model in place. And then you just peel away the brim. It's like peeling away a piece of your skin. You know, when you get burnt too much and you start peeling, that's how it peels off. So I'm going to put a black wash on some of the models that I've done. I'm going to put a black wash on it, and it should bring out a lot of detail with all the creases and crevices, and then get it all painted up nice. Seeing as I'm a big Star Wars fan, I love the looks of the Star Destroyer. So, like I said, I'm going to make myself a fleet of them and have them all painted up differently.
Sparky is saying he needs something to go around the oil storage tank. Can you print them for me by tomorrow?
I'm not sure what he needs. You need to explain yourself. Send me pictures and see if I can create it on the Tinkercad and transfer it over. I don't know. I haven't fooled around with that yet. I've just been basically fooling around with other people's files and modify them, and getting to know what I can and can't do. Educating myself on how things work with 3D printers. So I might as well use other people's files that are free to download and print away. Now I do have to give credit to the person who created this file, which is Fab 365. This is basically all snapped together, but I glue it all together because I don't like the way it buckles when it sits there on the stand, because I do have a stand for it.
Oh, he needs tombstones, gravestones for
Oh,
our
that's,
church and cemetery.
oh, I don't know if I can print something that small, but I can try. One thing I did learn about after a while, when you buy your first 3D printer, the adhesion is great till after you use it for a while, and then you need basically a dollar store glue stick, and basically put a layer of glue down to help with the adhesion. But you have to clean it off every so many prints, because then if you build up too much of a glue layer, sooner or later it's going to mess up your model. So you do 3 or 4 prints off the same surface. Basically, run it under hot water, melt the glue off, clean it with rubbing alcohol, put a layer of glue back down, and boom, you're back down in printing again. I've had 8. Oh, actually, no, 10 now. 10. My bad. I've had 10 failed prints out of 40. So that's pretty good. So I've done 40 prints and had 10 of them fail. So now I'm venturing into a new filament, and so far so good. All right. Okay, you can stop sending me now.
It's your favorite.
There you go. Now I do have I did download a another Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, a bigger version of this one, because I resized this one. Uh, Probably twice its size. It's probably maxing out my build height.
Sparky says that's a 25% fail rate.
So, yep. And here's one of my fails right here. There we go. See? When the print head came around, it snapped that off, and you can see where it's all gone stringy.
Yep.
This is one of my failed prints right here. Here's the same model, but this one didn't fail. There we go. So this is basically printed in 2 pieces, and you just glue the 2 halves together. So that's
they're all printed different.
Yeah, that's this model right here. All right. So there we go. There we go. See? But I'm going to try printing off this cobra snake in this PETG too, and see how it turns out. This was successful.
You like putting that snake in there, don't you?
All right. Yeah, I love my cobra because it's got different colors. Look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And then we have Mr. Godzilla. I thought, well, he's out looking for a date. We need to dress him up, so we need to make him look pretty. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's got his pants on or something.
Yeah, there we go. He's ready to get down and dance.
I guess.
There we go. Beams around each storage tanks containing any spills. Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, he wants me to build him a dike.
Oh. Well, now you know what he wants, huh?
Basically. I know the abutments he's talking about. In case the storage tanks start leaking.
Oh.
Yeah, that print's turning out nice. Which reminds me, I should start peeling off.
What are you gonna peel off?
The brim on this thing. See this?
Oh, you were just waiting for it to cool down.
Yeah, you see how light this is?
Yep.
So we just kind of break that off, peel it off.
I'd be afraid I'd break the whole thing.
So just have to be careful and just peel it off gently. It comes off. This allows me to snap the model together because it's got movable parts in it. But I peel it all off and then I just go into what doesn't come off, I just take off the modeler's knife. And basically shave it off. And then I glue it together and then snap it together.
Okay.
The reason why I glue it is just to give it more stability. For when if you decide if you're going to hang it from the ceiling, you can hang it up or put it on the stand. It does make a hole for the stand underneath. So you just print it all off and just carefully break everything out.
Bring all the stuff tomorrow. I want to do a cemetery in town. In the town.
Yeah, bring all this stuff tomorrow. Yeah, okay.
Colette, it's nice to see you again.
I still got to figure out the design program, figure out how that works.
Yeah.
Everything takes time. For right now, I'm just trying to figure out what settings I should be setting things at. I'm monkeying around with different filaments and seeing what I can and can't do. Trying not to break anything when I take things apart. Oh, there we go.
All right. While you do that, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm just slowly peeling back.
Are you planning to show them the building before we're done too? Is that what you're doing, or your model, I mean.
No, no, I'm just basically taking the
Yeah, take that off. Yeah.
brim off.
Sparky says you have 12 hours to get it done.
And you need little tools like this in order to pick little spots
I gotta
out.
go use the facilities, so I'll be right back. And then,
All
like
right.
I said, I'll be
Yep.
probably ending soon. But because we've been going for almost an hour and a half now.
Yeah, because Fishy does got to get some rest because she does got to work tomorrow.
I do, and I've been up a long time already today. Again,
Yeah.
not as bad as the other day, but still, I still need my rest or I'm gonna wear out. All right, I'm gonna highlight you. I'll be right back.
All right. All I'm doing is just peeling these little bits out here. You can see this the movable part. But I've got to expose so it can move, but I got to get all the excess off the build plate out. Now you can bend it a little bit, but be careful. You don't want to bend it too much, or else you'll end up breaking it because you got to get all this stuff off of it first. Some of it comes off real easy. Sometimes it's a bit of a chore. This is why we have a modeler's knife. Because everything slides into place. There's little sliders that go into slots, and then it clips in. But then it's kind of loose, so I usually add a little super glue to it just to make it a little more rigid, more solid, so it doesn't move around when you're putting the model together. It just peels out like that. See how I'm peeling it off? Just like so. So just peeling off the brim. What you can't get by hand, then you go in with your modeler's knife and basically cut the rest of it out. But normally it comes out pretty good. It comes off fairly easy, majority of it, until you get to the small little areas where you need a small little poker tool in order to help you get it out. So it's already starting to flex. See? Just got to look where you got to poke through. Areas that you can't get in with your fingers, well, you use a pair of tweezers to get in there and yank it out. Now, I could probably print this in place, but last time I did one, I tried to do a print in place. It ended up failing, and I had a big, like, bird's nest on my printing bed, and I thought, oh, okay, well, there's a failed print. Not sure it happened, because it happened while I was sleeping. So, it's one thing about the printer I like. I can put up a file and then go to bed and it's printing away. But you know what they say, you're not there to supervise. What can go wrong will go wrong, and it does. There's a little piece here I gotta break out because this has got to move. So there we go. Out you come. right, so see how it's moving now? And this slides in, this here slides into this channel. And then we got snap locks that lock it into place. Once you lock it into place, yeah, you ain't taking that apart again. It's locked in there, so you want to make sure you do it right the first time. You're not going to get a second chance, that's for sure. Got one side loose, and now I got to get the other side loose, and just kind of carefully.
I'm back for now.
Welcome back. We're getting there. Slowly getting things peeled off here.
How long does it usually take to peel things off?
Well, it takes a bit of work because you got to be careful because you don't want to break nothing. Because basically you want to be able to fold this into here, like so. See how? See?
Oh, okay.
It goes into there. This folds down. You got to be careful with it. And trying to get it to move. And then it's moving. And you slide that in. Slide these two pieces together. And then there's this piece that's got to fold down and clip into. There's a hole that clip into here and it locks in.
Oh, okay.
So you just have to be careful with it. And
Oh, geez, my phone's at 5%.
you better charge it. I'm just basically peeling what I can off my hand. If I can't get it off my hand, then I get my modeler's knife in there and shave off the rest of the brim.
Yeah, I see Sparky went away, huh?
So
Going to bail. I have to be up at 7 for tour open house. For the tour open house. Okay.
So I gotta leave that alone for right now because I got to get in there with my knife. So I got most of it done. But as for detail, here's the panel.
Oh, wow. Look at all the lines.
Yeah.
Much detail.
So
Very nice.
Yep. I'll put that back in my parts box. And here's what just got done printing. Is this here?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. So these are the bridge components to the Star Destroyer. You can see the brim right here.
Yep.
That's what we got to peel away.
Okay.
See the hole that it makes? It slides into a slot. In order to see, I can turn it upside down. Nothing comes apart until you bend it.
And then you hear the snap, crackle, pop.
You hear the snap, crackle. Let it cool down. Basically, look, okay, there it is. So let's take all these pieces off. Without breaking them.
Oh.
Be very, very gentle. There we go.
All right.
All right. So here's the top portion of the Star Destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
Bridge. So now we just take this piece and peel it off.
Okay.
And then you go around with your modeler's knife, little chisel type shaving tool, and shave the rest of it off. So you break it off by hand as much as you can. And then you do the rest with your modeler's knife very carefully. So it's like that. So this is the front side. So there's a piece that glues on here, which is this piece right here.
Ah.
Okay. So do that. So we peel that off. And there's only 2 layers of filament that you're peeling off anyway, so it comes off like an orange. See? Okay.
Yeah.
Just peels out. And then basically whatever's left over and you can't get out when it doesn't come off, then you just tidy it up with your small little tiny modeler's knife or fingernail, whatever you want to use. And just keep pulling at it and it comes off. So these 2 pieces here go together like this. So that gets glued on the front.
Okay.
This piece here is the little radar domes, which has a brim on it. So we just peel the brim out. That big circle at the bottom.
Here, I'll let them see closer for a minute.
Get rid of this big circle at the bottom. You can see. Get rid of that. And what doesn't come off, you just basically shave off with your modeler's knife. And then basically this little piece here gets glued to up here. So it sits. Hang on. I still got a little bit more shaving, but it sits up here. And you glue it. I'll show you what I mean. We'll take this one out that I've already made without breaking the stand. So everything that you see in the top here all gets glued into place. This gets glued, this gets glued, the front of it gets glued. And the back of this slides on. You don't glue here, you just slide it into place. Bingo, that's how it looks. This is the one I printed out in 2-tone. But as you can see, because I didn't glue this one, so you can see where I got to glue it, just so it all matches up. And once you glue it, bingo. So the bottom looks good too. And I had to reinforce the stand because the stand up here was so weak. As soon as I put this model on and set it and let it go, it snapped. So I went in and reconfigured the stand. Now it sits on there nicely. Don't have to worry about it breaking off because I reinforced the peg. Because the original file said 2 outer layer walls, and I did that, and it snapped off. I decided to change that, put it back into my slicing program, and put 5 walls with complete infill to strengthen the peg up. So that's what we did. Okay, you can stop pretending me now.
And hi, Seth. Nice to see you. But you came about the time we're going to be ending now, Sethy.
Yeah, we're going to be ending, Seth. Don't worry.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like I want to go out for a quick little walk, and then I gotta go to bed. You know, bedtime is calling me.
Yeah, I got parts I got to clean up, but I'm not cleaning those up tonight because I got to building more parts to that storage destroyer.
Oh,
So trying to get this off. I like to basically peel these off when they're still a little bit warm, but you still got to be careful because you might bend a part and warp it. So I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? Just get her done. Anybody who's a Star Wars fan, let me know. I'll print one off for you. You just basically pay me for my material use. That's it. I'm not making anything off of these. Not my file. So it cost me $15 in material to build one for myself.
all right. Well, I'm gonna do the ending now. So, is there anything else you want to say?
Nope. I think I'm pretty much done with what I want to say.
Okay.
I
So
got lots to say, but we're not on the right channel for me to say it. So
you're what now?
I said we're not on the right channel for me to say what I want to say.
You want to say something?
Well, this ain't the place for it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to say it, I guess go on your channel after this. I don't know. Well, I appreciate everybody that's came in to see us because we plan to do this each and every week. And it sounds like Ron's going to go over to Sparky's tomorrow, so you never know. Maybe he'll have something to show when he's over there. Otherwise, he'll just enjoy the day. I know this. I got work, and more work, so I need rest.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for all the support on Fishy. Catch everybody later. Bye for now. Catch y'all later.
Okay. See ya.